Why are you stalling about divorcing Jason?
You know, it is really not okay for you to guilt me into moving along with this divorce at your speed.
I just don't understand why the holdup.
No, of course you don't, because you're not the one ending a marriage. I am, and I will do it when I'm damn good and ready.
Well, Jason's ready, so why aren't you?
One way or another, Jason and I will get a divorce, but what does it matter if it happens next week or next month?
It matters a lot, because the longer you hold on to this marriage, the more clear the message you're sending me about your lack of commitment to us and to our family.
Are you kidding? I told you what I want, and it's you and Emma and me and Danny here. Why all of a sudden is my word not good enough for you?
No, Sam, I trust you. Your word is good with me. I just don't know where our relationship sits right now.
It means everything to me.
You can't honestly say that, because if it did, you wouldn't take off after Jason halfway across the world, putting yourself in danger.
Don't do that. You said you were okay with that.
With this ring, contemplating a marriage. You said you're moving on.
How can you, out of everybody, not understand what I'm going through after what you've been through with Robin? Jason is not only alive, but he's been living in this town for the past year. And it is really frustrating and confusing and wonderful and difficult. And at the same time, I would really appreciate some patience and sensitivity
Sam,
here.
I'm trying. I would just like a sign that you want to do this with me.
A sign? I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't want you to tell anything. I want you to do something. Move on with the divorce.
I can't, Patrick, not until I know the truth.
Truth about what?
Whether or not Nicholas and Elizabeth knew who Jason was before Carly told them.
So you're saying that Elizabeth and Nicholas knew who Jason was this entire time?
I don't know for how long, but yes.
Why do you say that?
Well, after Hayden was shot, she said that someone else knew who Jake really was, and I think she was talking about Nicholas.
So you're taking Hayden's word on this, Sam?
Not only that, on Thanksgiving, I overheard Jake talking to Danny.
Little Jake, Elizabeth's son.
Yes, and he was telling Danny that Elizabeth and Laura were keeping a secret about his father.
So now it's Elizabeth and Nicholas, and Laura's involved too.
I know how this sounds.
And now you're listening to a con artist and a child?
Actually, I confronted Laura on it.
Well, let me guess. She admitted it, right?
No, of course she did not admit it, but she didn't have to. It was written all over her face. I could tell by the sound of her voice.
Sam,
she knew I was on to her.
What if you're right? What if everybody's keeping Jason in the dark? What do they get out of it?
Jason is a threat to Nicholas's control of ELQ.
Okay, but that's Nicholas. So what about Elizabeth? Elizabeth loves Jason, right?
What about Elizabeth? Let me tell you a thing or two about your dear saint friend Elizabeth. She can lie to get what she wants, just like anyone else. And she wants Jason. She's wanted him for years. And like a miracle, he's dropped out of the sky without any memory. All she has to do is keep him in the dark, and she gets to have him. You don't think she's going to take her chances at that?
I don't think she's capable of that level of deceit.
Then you do not know your friend at all.
Let's just say you're right, okay? Jason knows the truth. He chose Elizabeth. So what does it matter when she knew the truth?
Because he deserves to know.
What do you get out of exposing the supposed lie?